All right, friends, here we are at the 31st Annual Ohio Cup Vintage Baseball Festival. We are going to enjoy a match between the Monitor Baseball Club from Chelsea, Michigan, and the dreaded Drovertown Black Flags from Drovertown, Indiana. Monitors, I believe, either won or lost the toss and have elected to strike first. We have Hojo starting off for the Monitors. Going to get a line shot to the second baseman, who's going to field that no problem for the first out of the inning. It is a beautiful day here at Muffin Meadow here at the Ohio Village. It is warm. It's 88 degrees, but there are some heavy clouds in the sky blocking out the sun, giving us some relief and a nice breeze as Sparky is up trying to get something going for the Monitor Baseball Club. He's going to drive the ball out to left field. He's going to get by the left fielder, and that is the tale of the weekend. If you do not field the ball cleanly in the outfield, that thing's going to roll for a little bit. It hits the path and takes off. Luckily, I think there's a Yeti out in center field. It was able to back him up and get the throw in, holding Sparky to second base. Bringing up Hog, to the plate. This is a good position to be in if you are the Monitor Baseball Club. The Drovertown Black Flags are a fantastic ball club. They play some amazing defense, and they can hit for a while. So you definitely want to capitalize, especially in this time limit match. Hogg's going to drive the ball on one hop, fielded by the shortstop. That's going to be 2 outs with a runner on second. We have Maverick coming up to the plate. For those listening, you can go back into the Roller Out the Barrel archives and see and listen to as we get a line shot over the left fielder's head. That is a heck of a shot. It is in the valley on the fly. He's given chase. Maverick is going to round second, head for third. Throw's coming in. He's going to make it under the tree, but not in time, as he's going to get a 3-bagger there, plating Sparky, giving the Monitor Baseball Club their first ace of the inning. Yes, as we were stating, you can go back in the archives. Season 4 here this season, we interviewed Honest John of the Monitor Baseball Club. You can learn more about him, his journey through vintage baseball, his trials and tribulations of managing his father. Pistol is up to bat with a runner on third and 2 outs here in the top of the first. Pistol's going to lift the ball. Oh, that's a well-placed hit. The left fielder was playing more towards center, is not going to be able to get to it. Maverick's going to plate a run as Pistol's going to round second. Ball's already in. He doesn't realize it. He couldn't see because of the tree. Now he's in a pickle. Pistol's going to have to settle for a double because he is the 3rd out of the inning. So that gives the Monitor Baseball Club 2 in the first inning as they head out into the field. The Black Flags of Drovertown, just a fantastic team. They are going to be coming up to the plate here. Arbiting this match is Corky Gaskell. He's going to keep these clubs in line. As we have Mr. Redner up to the plate. He's going to lift it out to left field, but it's going to be difficult because he's going to hit it into the trees. Can't tell if the ball fell or the apples. What a shot that was. Not only was it a well-placed hit, but it was deceiving because, as you can see, Honest John didn't know whether to make a play on an apple or the ball. I'm assuming the ball is in play currently and not an apple, as the Black Flags have a runner on first, as Mr. Redner, comes up to plate again. I feel like these guys might be related. The Monitor Baseball Club have shown up on Sunday. Normally out-of-town teams get 2 days at the Ohio Cup, and today is the Monitor's first day at the Ohio Cup. It's going to be a ground ball to the third baseman. Going to short hop him. Going to be an awkward play. He's going to try and make a throw over to first. First baseman's going to stop the ball from getting away, holding all runners on their bags. Runners at first and second with Hammer coming up to the plate. Mr. Carey, who earlier this morning donned the Capital Blue to help out the Columbus Capitals as they filled in for a club against the Tippecanoe Canal Jumpers, and he just looked dashing in blue. I'm just going to say that right now. Looks much better in blue than he does in yellow, if you know what I mean. That's a line shot out to left field. Left fielder's going to keep it in front of him, but Mr. Redner's not going to stop. Throw's coming in, cut off, play at the plate. Throw will not be in time as the Black Flags have plated their first ace. Mr. Carey is going to second, Mr. Redner at third. No outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Feel like there's a Yeti sighting we have right now. Mr. Smith at the plate.
No advance.
Very dangerous hitter. He definitely, when I saw him today, lifted me up like a little baby and held me, and it was so nice. As he puts the ball in between the shortstop and the third baseman, he's going to round first and head for second. As the throw's coming in, they're going to try and get him at second base, but it will not be in time as Mr. Redner scores and Mr. Carey takes his third. We have runners at second and first. Second and third with no hands. Mr. Green will take the plate now. Swings, drives, but you can tell the English on that ball as it comes off the bat. Hops away from a sprinting third baseman. Not in time as he has new life in the at-bat. Be a little selective on his pitches. As we talked about earlier, I mean, in these timed matches, they say an hour, but really it's like 50 minutes. You want to jump on a pitch as close as it can be because you want to keep the game moving. You want to get through your lineup as fast as possible. As he's going to hit the ball out to center field, can of corn for the center fielder. Comes up firing, keeps the runners at their bases as Mr. Carey plates an ace. We have runners on the corners with no outs in the bottom of the first inning. That will bring up Stick Wood. He also looks amazing in blue. He was able to help out the Columbus Capitals this morning. Just dashing. He's going to drive the ball straight to Honest John over at shortstop. He's going to pick it up, fire over to second to get the first out of the inning. Stick will make his first bag as the Yeti will plate another run for the Black Flags. That brings up to the plate. There's another Redner? What? There's a family affair happening here on the Black Flags of Drovertown. Stick's not looking to steal. the runner can advance on a muff by the catcher. A muff is anything more than one bounce. Line shot to Honest John. He's going to short hop him. He's not going to be able to field it on the hop, but he's going to pick it up and fire over to second. But Stick will beat the throw. As Mr. Redner takes his first, Stick takes his second with one out here in the bottom of the first inning. They'll bring Mr. Cox to the plate. These teams are quite familiar with each other, I imagine. Droverton is a mix of players from across 3 states, so certainly some of the monitors have seen a few of these Droverton players. As Mr. Cox is going to hit the ball to third baseman. Third baseman's going to pick it up, get the force out at third, fire across the field. The throw will be offline. There's a race to the base as the first baseman beats Mr. Cox for the third out of the inning. Unofficial score, I believe Droverton was able to plate 3 aces that inning. I believe 3. We're going to see as Mr. Gaskell puts the score on the board here. It's hard to keep track of a score sheet, a scorebook, and call the game. So, and it never fails. No matter where you are, somebody's always going to be standing in your way. Oh, they played it 4 that inning. I believe that is correct. There we go. 4. There we go. Corrected my mistake. We have Rook up, starting it off for the Monitor Baseball Club. He's going to try and drive the ball to the opposite field, but he's going to be way late on that, and it's going to go very foul as they collect the ball. There's some shenanigans happening over Muffin Meadow is known for its apple trees that are in the outfield and line the foul portion of the field, as Rook is going to ground out to the shortstop for the first out of the inning, bringing up Night Train to the plate. Get back on track here in the top of the second inning. There's a line, there's a pop fly over to the second baseman who was playing deep enough to handle that. You don't usually see the second baseman playing that deep, but with the left-handed hitter, the shortstop's going to move to the second bag, allowing the second baseman to cover the ground. 2 outs. Here in the top of the second. Stump is at the plate. It's going to hit a beautiful line shot up the middle. Shortstop's going to range to his left to try and field it on the hop or in the air. Is not going to be able to do it. The ball's going to get out to center field as Stump is on first base. Bringing up Goose. From personal experience, these are just 2 clubs that I enjoy playing any chance I get the opportunity to play them. They're just a great group of gentlemen to play baseball against. So if you get the chance, get them on your schedule. There's going to be a short hop to the shortstop, fielded on 1 hop for the third out of the inning. Goose will be that third out as we head into the bottom of the second. This game is moving at a very fast pace as we're less than 15 minutes into the game, and we're already heading into the bottom of the second inning. Mr. Rice will be coming to the plate, who has shown me some of his some of the bats that he is using. He has a bat that is a tribute to Dusty Rhodes. It's a yellow polka dotted bat. It's beautiful. He has a bat that's a tribute to the Big Boss Man. Love that bat. I wonder what he's swinging right now. As they finally get a third baseman out there, we will be able to start the inning for sure. Oh, it's not what he intended, but it's what he's going to get. Third baseman's going to range in and try and make a throw on the run. Not in time as Mr. Rice makes his first bag. Pops Wegman is up to bat now. He, too, was able to help out the Columbus Capitals this morning in their only match on Sunday against the Tippecanoe Canal Jumpers, and it was just a delight to have him join us as well. He looks dashing as blue as he swings at that offering and was not really able to make contact, so he's going to collect himself and try again. Ball's going to pop up. Had a lot of English on it, skips past the catcher who attacks the ball with ferocity. Didn't account for the backspin as it just spun away from him. The good news, Pops, is that's going to be a line drive in the book. But unfortunately, we have let's go back to the tape and you can see how exactly that happened. Young Mr. Bambridge up to the plate. I believe Anvil is his nickname. We are in with runners at first and second. In the bottom of the first, there's going to be a ball hit to the third baseman who's going to pick it up, tag the runner trying to advance to third, complete the tag, make the throw over to second base for the double play. And just like that, things are looking good for the Monitor Baseball Club here in the second inning. Top of the order, we have Mr. Redner up to the plate. 2 outs. The Drovertown Black Flags currently have a 2-run lead on the Monitor Baseball Club, and it would be big for the Monitor Baseball Club to get out of this inning without giving up a run.
Sometimes it looks better.
Oh, that's not what he wanted to do. He wanted to go backside, but not in that style, as the ball was popped up to the first baseman for the 3rd out of the inning. Ending the inning. Big inning for the Monitor Baseball Club as they were able to hold the Black Flags to no runs. Here in the second, we're heading to the third with the score 4-2 in favor of the Black Flags. I would like to show you the footage of our home plate, but the monitors have decided to stand in front of the camera. And so what you're seeing is just a bunch of people standing around blocking the shot of home plate. So we're going to have to move this camera so we can get a decent shot. Well, see, now there's something going on here. I'm assuming this is Goose. Who's going to bound out. No, that was Sparkles. Sorry. Ooh, goodness. The thing with these lineups, people, is that they change sometimes before the match begins. So that was Sparkle with the bound out to center field for the 1 out. Bringing up Crusher. I was wondering, I was like, how could they get to the top of the order without Crusher hitting? He's going to hit the ball. It's going to be a slow roller to the pitcher. Mr. Wegman's going to pick it up, fire it over to first. The throw's going to be offline, but still in time to record the 2nd out of the inning.
2 hands, lost.
Deke will be the last striker of the order before we get to the top of the inning here for the Monitor Baseball Club. Deke's gonna get a well-placed ball. Gonna be able to make his first bag. There's not gonna be a play on that, as Honest John is gonna be up to bat here, trying to get some momentum going for the Monitor Baseball Club. Ojo is such a proficient striker. Like, line drives. He can spray the ball anywhere he wants. He's definitely somebody you want up when you need to move runners around the bases. And you know what? He's just an all-around good guy. I encourage you to go back and listen to his episode from season 4. Ojo lines the ball. Oh, look at that hop right over the shortstop. The shortstop set up for a candy hop right to him, and that ball elevated at least 8 feet in the air over his head out to the outfield, as we have a runner on first and a runner on second here in the bottom of the third, the top of the third, with 2 outs. Sparky's going to try and keep it going. It would be really big if they could get Deke in from second. All it takes is 1 hit. Deke's waiting on the pitch that he likes. Can't blame him. But Pops Wigman is an amazing pitcher, as he offers that up, and Sparky's going to swing and miss. I love the way that Pop is not really allowing the batter to get set. He's getting the ball and he's delivering it right away, because there is no rule, ladies and gentlemen, stating that he has to wait for the batter to get set. There is no batter's box. So the second that he gets the ball, he can deliver it. There's a line shot out to center field. That is exactly what they wanted to see from Sparky. Deke's going to hold his third on the throw in. The Yeti was able to gather that and get that in very quickly, holding all runners. We have bases loaded here for the Monitor Baseball Club, with Hogg coming up to bat. Hogg's going to hit the ball out into right center field. That was a huge hop that the Yeti... Oh, no, that's not Yeti out there. My apologies. Yeti was in right field. The center fielder was able to come in, slide, and catch the ball before it hit the ground. That was a big play by Drovertown to end the inning, because a lot of damage would have been done had that ball been able to hit the ground a second time. We are still looking at a score of 4-2 here in the third inning. Surprise, surprise. Due up for the Black Flags is Mr. Redner. Shocked. It's important in this heat, ladies and gentlemen, to stay hydrated. It is 88 degrees, even if there is a cool breeze out there. A lot of people ask, Swamp Fox, how do you stay hydrated at the Ohio Cup? 2 words, margarita. As Mr. Redner's going to lift the ball out into shallow left field, Honest John has to negotiate the apple tree, come out from underneath the apple tree to retrieve the ball on the first bounce for the first out of the inning. Hammer at the plate. He is a man of a well-earned moniker. He hits the ball very hard. As he's going to chop the ball down to the ground, he's going to get past the third baseman. Honest John's going to back him up, but not be able to retrieve the ball. There will be no play as he takes his first bag. Bringing up the Yeti to the plate. That's exactly what I was about to talk about. The man crushes the ball. He hit the ball, and the left fielder was not in position as the ball zoomed past the left fielder. Yeti was ready. In Yeti's mind, he was going to take third base. Mr. Carey had other plans as he stopped, so Yeti has to settle for a double. Runners at second and third. with
I get my golf shots.
Mr. Smith at the plate. Oh, not Mr. Smith, Mr. Green.
Never happens.
One out. He's going to hit the ball to the second baseman. Second baseman's going to field it, throw it over to first for the second out of the inning, as Hammer is going to plate an ace for the inning, moving Yeti over to third. 2 outs will bring Mr. Wood to the plate here. Drovertown would really like to get the Yeti in for this inning for sure, because I mean, you're going to need these runs. Time is not on their side. Oh, stick is going to hit the tree, get past Honest John, in for an easy single. I mean, the tree, it was mentioned in an earlier episode, the tree is a huge target out here at Muffin Meadow. Mr. Redner is going to be up. Drive the ball out to center field. Center fielder is going to allow that to one hop and collect it for the third out of the inning. Drovertown plates an ace, which is, considering what the monitors were looking at, that is a good inning to end on. Drovertown has the lead 5-2 heading into the top of the fourth. I'll have to pause here for a second as I move the camera to accommodate the Monitor Baseball Club and their positioning, so we can get a good home plate angle with the camera.
I don't know what it is, but it's not wrestling. Last time I seen it. Not the last time.
No, man.
Maverick was the first hitter of the inning. He was looking to have another hit like he did in the last inning, but unfortunately popped up to the center fielder, who was collected on the first bounce for the first out of the inning. Pistol is now up for the Monitor Baseball Club. I had to move the camera to make the adjustment so we could have a home plate angle, and naturally the Monitor Baseball Club moved into that new positioning as well. So you're just going to get monitors all over the place for their at-bats. I cannot control them. They are an unruly bunch. Pistol grounds out to the shortstop. He's going to make a throw. Not going to be held on. Ball's going to get under the fence, allowing one extra base for Pistol, who will be taking, looks like 2 extra bases to third back here. That's a very fortuitous for the Monitor Baseball Club here, who is chasing 3 runs here in the top of the 4th inning. I'm going to take some time to retrieve the ball. You can't tell from our angles, but behind us, so to the right of home plate and to the left of our home plate angle, our camera, there is a nice wooden fence that is hiding a parking lot, and the fence does not come all the way to the ground, so when the ball went under the fence, it hit the parking lot and kept rolling. There is another ball at the tally keeper's table, but I don't think they've realized that. So we're just going to eat into some time here while they try and find a ball that clearly is lost. Pistol on third, 1 out, Rook at the plate. Monitor Baseball Club would love to get an ace in this inning.
Come on back, guys. We got another ball. Grab another ball. Come on. No, my bad is.
Pops Wegman behind the dish for the Drovertown Black Flags here.
First baseman or right fielder, let's go.
haven't done anything yet today.
Come on, Rook.
This high stick.
Thanks for looking, guys.
I feel like, folks, that no matter where I move the camera, someone's always going to be in it. So you're just getting an up-close personal view here. We are at the 30-minute mark of this this vintage baseball match. Rook waiting on a pitch, gonna drive it. Ooh, beautiful hit down the line. It's gonna get past Mr. Carey. Rook's gonna round first, head for second. Think better of it as a great throw comes in. The pistol will plate an ace. Excuse me. One hand here with Night Train at the plate. Night Train's going to drive the ball out to right field. It's going to be corralled on one hop. Rook will take advantage of that and advance to the second bag. You can tell that the Monitor Baseball Club has been playing historic 19th century baseball for a while, because most runners would delay advancing to the next bag, but he knew immediately that was a line drive that would be caught on one bounce and advanced to second base. Stump up the plate. It's going to catch it off the handle. There's going to be a confusion on the base paths, but not confusing enough for the shortstop, who will record the third out on the first bounce. That will end the inning. The Monitors are able to plate a run. They really need to hold Droverton to no runs in this inning if they want to stay in this match, as we're looking at maybe 20 minutes left in the vintage baseball match, with the Droverton Black Flags leading 5-3, heading into the bottom of the fourth inning. Right? Mr. Rice is going to lead it. No, not Mr. Rice.
Yeah, we just coming back.
Go! Just let him go. Yep.
This is Mr. Cox. Mr. Cox is going to start it off for us.
There we go. They paid for the ride, now they're going to get it.
Gonna hit a pop fly, towering pop fly to the left fielder, who has to negotiate the visitors to the Historical Society on the path and the path itself to record the first out of the inning.
Please.
They pay full price for the attraction, makes you get the whole ride. Let them do it.
Mr. Rice is now at the plate, looking to get something going here. Drives it over the second base into the center field, as he's going to get his stand-up single. This is exactly what Droverton wants to have happen. His Pops is up to the bat now. Pops is going to swing at an early offering, getting it past the third baseman, moving Mr. Rice to second. Pops is going to take his time getting the first bag. Runners at first and second with one out. Mr. Banbridge is going to be up here, looking to get something going. It would be big for Droverton to have bases loaded with the top of their order up. You're going to see a lot of people sometimes in matches like these try and take a few pitches in hopes that the catcher will make an error. There's going to be a pop-up to center field, going to be fielded on the fly. Mr. Rice drifted too far from the bag. They were trying to make a play on him. The throw was a little high, allowing him to return safely to second bag. Two outs here. Top of the order, Mr. Redner's up. runners at first and second. Nice ball into the gap would easily score Mr. Rice. We're going to get a ground ball to the shortstop. Honest John's going to try and field it, pick it up, recover, make the throw. It's a close play at third. Mr. Gaskell is going to call Mr. Rice out for the third out of the inning.
Those are all the guys I looked up to as a kid.
That was a big play for the Monitor Baseball Club as they look to claw back into the game, trailing 3-5 in the 5th inning. I'm probably going to pause again to check the camera at the home plate angle because I'm telling you, the angle is just populated with Monitor Baseball Club players.
I was thinking for you, but
Free TV because they always have like all these great screens on there. Bob Warner hit 4 home runs in 1 game for Atlanta way back in the day, and I was watching that was
Like the Grand Canyon right here.
and then
next time up, we'll have that rural mule
Patience. Good.
light at home against the Pirates.
Goose started off the inning with a ground ball that was not going to be fielded in time to get him. As the Monitor Baseball Club starts off the inning strong with the runner on first, there's going to be a line shot out to center field. Center fielder was playing a little deep and was not able to come in and catch that on the first bounce. As the Monitor Baseball Club has got something going here with runners on first and second and no outs. Crusher up at the plate, looking to move the runners because that's kind of what you want right now. We got some young guys at the plate right now. You want these young guys to get around. Young legs, foul ball here.
I saw a dirt flag.
I promise you, I've never seen a happier guy in my life than Crusher. That guy's always got a smile on his face. Love talking to him in between matches.
I'll take your set.
Crusher's going to place the ball just past the pitcher. Goose is going to move quickly to third. Sparkles is going to be put out on the force out at second. And they're going to be able to get Crusher for the double play.
Two hands lost.
Deke is going to be up here for the Monitor Baseball Club. It'd be really big to get Goose in. Deke's going to swing, but the ball is going to be foul as they go to collect it.
Can't take it back now.
Deke's going to swing again. Oh, it's going to line drive to Mr. Carey. He's going to be able to field that no problem for the third out of the inning. Big play there for the Drovertown Black Flags as the Monitor Baseball Club was looking to close the gap, but they were able to escape the inning with no runs. As Drovertown heads into the bottom of their 5th inning, we are at the almost 40-minute mark of this vintage baseball match. These matches are moving quickly. We're going to have Mr. Redmond up here. We're going to change out batteries so we can get more footage at the home plate camera and all the Monitor Baseball Club.
Right.
Mr. Redner's going to hit the ball to Honest John over at short, who's going to collect it and fire it over to first for the first out of the inning. It's not easy calling a game without a second person to do color and run video, so this is quite the feat. Hammer's going to be up. Crusher's quite familiar with Hammer. Knows where he wants the ball. Crusher's not going to give it to him. Oh my gosh, that's quite the hit. That we knew what was going to happen there. Hammer really got into that one. It went into left center field. The second it hit the path, it took off into the valley. Luckily, the left fielder was able to run down quickly, collect it, and hold Hammer to a double. A nice leadoff double here in the bottom of the fifth inning. The Yeti is at the plate.
Foul tip.
That's an angry Yeti.
You think now, Hammer?
That is a angry Yeti. Swung so hard, foul ticked out. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Great news if you're the Monitor Baseball Club. Frustrating if you're on Drovertown. There's a line shot out to center field. It's going to burn the center fielder who looked to be shading more towards the right field. Mr. Carey's going to round third and head home as Mr. Green is going to get into the second bag for a stand-up double.
Good hit, Gary.
2 outs, bringing Stick to the plate. Oh, sorry. Droverton really needed these runs because Chelsea's knocking on the door. Stick's going to line the ball straight to the third baseman. He's going to bend down, snag that in the air for the third out of the inning. Droverton really wants to get something going here. They were able to plate 1 ace as they currently have the lead, 6-3, heading into the 6th inning. Hojo's going to lead things off here in the 6th inning.
365 days until next year.
7-3, boys. Come on, we need some
Toughen up.
This is kind of where you want to be if you're the Monitor Baseball Club. You want the top of your order up, down 3. In a match that can go either way. Oh, this is the final inning, as Mr. Gaskell has proclaimed. We are at the 43-minute mark. A lot of baseball left. We'll see what happens. Ooh, I wonder where Hojo's trying to hit that ball. Missed that one. Let's see how he does on this offering. The announcement of the last inning is definitely playing a part in this. You want to be particular about the ball you're going to swing at because this is going to be your last at bat of the inning. So you want to make that count. Hojo's going to ground out to the shortstop. Shortstop's going to field it and make an on-the-dime throw to first base for out number 1.
Brothers over there because he knows he's going to get in trouble if he don't.
Bringing up Sparky to the plate. Still, even in the last inning, still a lot of baseball left. Sparky's going to lift it to center field. Center fielder was playing back and deep enough that he was able to run in and collect that in the air before it hit the ground for out number 2. With the Monitor Baseball Club being the away team, I mean, as we head into the last inning, Droverton still has time to take an at bat. If the Monitors can get an out 1, 2, 3, then we could get another inning in. But we'll see what happens here as Hogg is at the dish. Hogg's going to lean into one. Is going to get in between the shortstop and the third baseman as he easily takes his first bag. Maverick looking to repeat his first at-bat triple in the first inning here. Outfielders are playing a little deep. They don't want to be fooled again. Maverick's going to go the opposite way, lift it to right center field. Oh, that Yeti playing right center field. He's going to range to his right and collect the ball for the third out of the inning. At minute 46, it looks like they are going to allow them to continue to play. So that's, I'm glad I didn't want to call the game early. The Monitor Club really needs to put Drovertown down 1-2-3 if they want to get another bat in, as they are currently trailing 3-6. It's always interesting playing a game in the Meadow at the Ohio Cup, because each team, well, not every team, but teams get at least one match here in Muffin Meadow at the Ohio Cup. So a lot of these clubs are going to be having to play matches on 17th Avenue, as Mr. Redner is going to hit the ball to the first baseman before it could scoot away from him. The first baseman collects it on the first bounce for the first out of the inning.
Gives you the grip. After a while, it's just as good as the Monitor stuff. I wasn't sure what the finger
Mr. Cox is going to be at the plate. Monitors are off to a good start if they want to get another inning of at-bats in here. I like the way that Crusher's sending the ball in. Looked to be a little bit of a knuckle situation as Mr. Cox swung out of his shoes. Missed it. He's going to get another offering here. He's going to hit it up in the air. The catcher has some very young legs. He was able to make a play on it as that ball bounced out of camera view. It missed his fingertips as he ranged to his left, negotiated the gravel pass, and entered into the other field, but was unable to retrieve it. Mr. Cox lifts the ball out to left field, clips the tree, but the left fielder is able to collect it on the first hop for out number 2. That would bring Mr. Rice to the plate. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. We are at minute 48 in this match. If Drovertown can't extend the inning, the Monitors might be able to get another inning. We'll see what Mr. Gaskell says. Crusher delivers. Mr. Rice wasn't looking for that pitch. There's going to be a pop fly to the third baseman, easily handled on the fly for the third out of the inning. It looks like they're going to call the match at 49 minutes. I told you these matches went fast. The Drovertown Baseball Club will hang on to the victory 6-3 over the Monitor Baseball Club of Chelsea. This is Swamp Fox Frias for the Roller Out the Barrel podcast. We'll have more content coming from the 31st Annual Ohio Cup all day.
This excellent event. We have a blast every time we come down here, and this year is no exception. I'd like to thank Mr. Gaskell for calling a great game. All out here. Appreciate the work that you do. Thank you. Gentlemen from Drovertown, fantastic game. It was an honor to play you. Fantastic playing out here. Both sides of the Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!